And you need 1,000?
Around 1,000 for the dogs the whole year. I used to have more dogs, so I'd get more. I'm allowed 2,000 for the dog team, but I don't really need 2,000, so I don't take 2,000.
Right.
I just take about 1,000. The 55-gallon drum thing sitting up there in front of the freezer. That's not got my fish stew kind of stuff right now. All cooked up with this time that shortage they had of rice. I haven't been using rice lately because it's so expensive. I don't know that they say it's not really a shortage. They say it was just somebody speculating, a bunch of people speculating on it. Kind of like the oil stuff.
Yeah.
You never know if it's real, it's a real shortage or if it's created shortage.
Yeah.
But anyway, I use barley, ground barley for them. So that's their carb right now. I hope it goes down in the winter time so I can have. Rice is a lot easier to deal with. It kind of plumps up a lot better, and I don't know. I think it might be better for the dogs. On the Yukon, we used to. One of the ways I learned the Indian language was we stayed at their fish camps. We'd go there for a couple weeks in the summertime, and during the whole time we're with them, and we're learning their language, and they're getting to know us better, all that stuff. And so we were cutting king salmon for eating. I messed up on that one. So we'd take those and we'd cut those so that they completely dried. So you could have that year round. I mean, it would be just like jerky, completely dried. But this late in the year, it's too cold. Pretty soon it'll be so cold that it'll stop drying completely. So if I wanted to have it completely turned into jerky, I'd have to put it in a hot building and put heat on it, and not worth it to me to do that. This is not a real good fish, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for human consumption or not. I'm not sure. Again, I messed up. There's some ribs on there. Getting sloppy.
It's a sharp knife.
Yeah. I put a glove on my hand so I don't cut it. Cut this left hand. As you can see, I'm cutting towards it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have that.
Is that like a metal mesh glove, or is it just thick?
No, just a...
Grippy for the fish? Is it just grippy?
Yeah, it's a little more grippy. It's
Knife
less,
deterrent.
Yep. That and not slippery. Put these guys up in these two that I had set in there. They're about every third fish I'll hang fish up. I already have these that have been hung in the smoke for a while now. They're ready to come out and be put in the freezer or just cooked. I don't know. Are you guys going to be cooking at a camp? At your campground, do you guys cook?
Yeah, usually Dr. Wolf does that.
Oh, okay. You let him cook?
He does quite well. He does quite well, actually.
Well,
Like he doesn't let us cook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him if he wants to take some of these that are smoked for a while. You guys cook them over a campfire.
Wow, that'd be great.
Anything on the open.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He does it all in his RV.
Oh, okay.
We told him we'd like to help him, but he didn't bring like.
I think
he didn't
he's
want to
scared.
scorch his pots.
He didn't trust us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there might be some fish outside. Don't really forget to grab some before you guys go. Stay in the smoke until you guys are ready. But This is a chum, and they're actually a better fish than the silvers that I cut those last 3 that I cut. You can see there's the meat is not quite as red, but it's richer. It's a lot richer and more oily fish. I like them a whole lot better than I do the silvers. You'd think that the silver would be a better fish, but it's not.
I took off with the heart.
Those
That
gray
thing just took
J's.
off with the...
And one of the main things that when you're cutting fish, the natives, when you're cutting fish for drying, is you don't want to have any rough marks on it. So when you're cutting it, you got to really be careful to not nick it, because if you nick it, the flies they have a foothold kind of.
Oh.
It's really a weird thing, but it sounds kind of petty, but it really is not.
You want a
It's
smooth
real-
surface, you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't want.
Yeah, you want to have a real smooth surface, and so when the native people that certain of the native people that really are good fish cutters, you look at their stuff and you could just see that totally
Just smooth lines.
smooth lines, and they really know their business. I mean, they put up fish, and it's tasty in the wintertime.
This bird's making off with your scraps in the back there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good. Like I said, we feed the birds with the from the
Innards.
fish cache. We hang up those bones, those backbones in there, and then the birds little guys get some scraps too. There you go. Hey, Sammy Sue, what you doing? Doing, Sammy?
He goes, what?
What? What? Did you say food? He's a brain dead dog, but he's real honest. Some dogs don't give you everything they have. He gives me everything he has, but the problem is he doesn't have any brains. So, and he's usually up front, either in right behind the leader or the leader. But he's not real reliable. If you really have to go to a certain place, he's not the one to put up there. If you want to go someplace,
Really fast.
just any old place and fast, yeah, you're right. He's the one. He's the boy.
That's neat.
It's funny. The dogs all have different personalities, and you get
Chris.
you get to know them after a while.
Dr. Wolf probably told you that we saw that dog, sled dog thing just this afternoon.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh yeah, we went.
So you went up